Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode on the JFS. Max Morgan's here with some progress to show off and some pre-Christmas activities to take care of. So, I'm not going to be opening presents in today's episode, although I've already given presents. We'll take a look at some of the festivities at Spawn, but I wanted to show off a few little things that I've done and a modification to a shop that Cosmic and I have in the Nexus. First off, I've started just a little bit of what I talked about in previous video of kind of redoing the terrain and swapping out the stone around my base with packed mud, and then podzoling the grass with this tall grass. Actually, I don't know which one this is. Do I have? Let's put on armor. I don't have any shears on me. I can never remember the names of grass. Confuses me. Is this just called grass? But I think grass blocks are just called grass. Is this tall grass or is this tall grass? I don't remember. But you know, like grass on top of the podzol with some moss mixed in. This is very chaotic and not final. I was just plopping down a bunch of spruce. You could see some here, and then chopping. Yeah, and so I've started swapping out the blocks. And I think I'm really gonna dig it. I think once everything gets settled and have some bridges, have just more of this, I think I want to build like a bunch of little structures, almost like ruins, and like kind of I don't know, kind of organic, like nature taking over structures. I think that's what I kind of want to do. And even if they're not like purely functional, then I think that's fine. One thing you may have noticed too, I've started tearing down some houses here or there and kind of reclaiming this village. That's fine. I wanted to go this way anyway. Yeah. Let's take off Frostwalker for now, actually. Love Frostwalker. So I've showed off this moss farm in a past video, but I've started I started to get like way too much. So just been composting, and I was initially manually putting over here, but it is very time consuming, and so I converted everything I had into bone blocks, which, you know, that's quite a few bone blocks. Might sell these, I don't know. But then eventually I was like, look, I'm just gonna hook the composter straight up to it, and I'll probably make a little switch. Yeah, I'll probably replace these trapdoors with a block and levers so I can lock these if I ever want. And anything that comes through here, I can actually just hold on to it, because I don't want to always have just bone meal. But yeah, it's outputting, and you know, 4 composters, so twice as fast as this. And then this big boy is I mean, it's, you know, it's the basic hopper design or furnace design. It's not like a, you know, one of those super smelter arrays or anything, but it's something, and it's going, and I'll show you what I'm smelting. So Cosmic has been doing a lot of terraforming and building at her base, and she's in the, gosh, is it Mesa or Badlands? I never remember. It was one at one point, maybe Snapshots, and now it's the other. I don't know, terracotta place. She was like, what am I going to do with all this terracotta? And I was like, hey, you could sell it. Here's some here. Ooh, I need to do something with that. Yeah. And then there's some regular terracotta, but I was like, you could sell it, but people may not be interested in just terracotta. So I was like, well, we glaze it. So I've been cooking stacks and stacks and stacks of glazed terracotta. I got all the dyes, and this is after crafting, gosh, probably 100 stacks, like 4 to 6 stacks of each color. The ones that spawn naturally, I don't have as much of, except for these 2, because brown is just so easy to dye. I started farming them up there. Temporarily, I'll probably build an actual little semi-automatic farm for it at some point. And then red dye is so abundant because of my iron farm I have up there. So you get tons of poppies just by happenstance. So I probably have a chest full of poppies outside of all the red dye I've been crafting to use for other dyes. But Yeah, so that's another reason why I wanted to get this going was all the bone meal I needed for, lime, dye. I don't need white, a light blue, you just need some white dye. And then I finally made a little cactus farm. It's a simple one, 4x4 on the bottom, and then there's another layer up top. And this is just under, like, did I replace it? Yeah, I replaced it, but there's some dirt there. This is just under the top of the grass. When I dug this out, you could see like grass blocks. So if I want to expand this, I can. I can keep going, to build limit hypothetically. But, and build a little structure above ground, but it's in this cave for now. And then it's, it's cooking. I've probably gotten like 6 stacks of cactus or whatever. So I'm going to load up my inventory, actually. I'm going to eat some potatoes first. Look at Red Star doing the work over there. I like that big windows. It looks like a big door. And it's also funny from this distance. These kind of look almost the same size, like a forced perspective thing. That's kind of cool. But so I'm going to load up my inventory, fill myself up with... Oh, okay, I'm going to use my ender chest as well. Good gracious. This is great, though. And we're going to take a little trip to spawn. Before that, I'm going to cut away, though, because I was gathering dyes, and when I was gathering dyes, I was killing squid around spawn, and I noticed something new, and so I recorded me interacting with that. So here's that. 'Tis the season. I think this just got built. I swear this wasn't here earlier, and then Shostin was logging on and off. But look at this. I wanted to show this. How cool this is. Look familiar, yeah. Yes. It's there's signs too. Yes. To every child who heeds my word, a gift for you on the 23rd. Beneath my brothers, you will see a quite plain but earned treat. A decade after Muckluck's sin, then I shall return again. Ignore the toast in the top left. So yeah, it's Cactus God. 'Tis the season. And my brothers. These are the brothers, right? So looking beneath my brothers, you will see a quite plain but earned treat. So I think we gotta look under the... I don't want to break the brothers, though. Or do I want to break the brothers? I don't know. Okay, I want to dig next to one. Does it matter which one you think? Here. We'll dig next to this one. Yes, okay. Okay. That's great. Merry Cactus. 2 gold apples, 8 regular apples, and 32 gold. I guess I'll take it. Yeah. Yes, I will take it. And then... Oh, see, I'm torn because I don't want to desecrate the brothers. But at the same time, I don't want someone to dig down and find an empty barrel and be like, what the heck? What the heck is this? So I think I will remove it respectfully. And I'm going to break this block. And then I'll leave the barrel to denote where it was. And then maybe I'll return it later. This is so cool. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Cactus God, praise be. Praise be. Wow. Wow, you shaved. Cactus God returning ominous threats to Muckluck. We always love ominous threats to Muckluck. So, and one thing I didn't mention is that we're in the newest game drop, the Mounts of Mayhem, and I got myself a little Nautilus. So let's take this Nautilus to spawn. I'm loaded to the gills with glazed terracotta. Ow, ow. Actually, I need to find a better place for this guy. I do want the lead. Because they do like to roam away. Come here, buddy. Okay. Can I get out of here? Oh, I'm in a cave. Oh, no. I'm trapped in a prison of my own making here. There we go. Come on, come up. Not too much up. I'm gonna die. Ugh. Why are you like this? Okay, this is good. This is good for me here. I need to find a better way to keep them. But yeah, these guys seem faster than boats, especially if you're boosting, right? And then, you know, the breathing underwater is pretty wild, which I have some mixed feelings about, but nothing like I think that actually matters. But yeah, I got this guy. I saw a zombie one in the distance when I was hunting for squid. I wasn't recording and I accidentally killed it because I threw a trident at it and I mean it had a jockey, so I threw a trident at the drowned, but I hit it and one-shot it. So I really want to get some armor for mine because they only have 7 hearts, and you know, you see a little trident guy, there's a good chance you're gonna get got. So you don't want that to happen. Love this canal, by the way. I'm not sure who built it. It's been very convenient for me, especially now that we have Mountain Mayhem and have the little Nautilus. So that's so cool. But so we're heading to the Nexus is where I want to go. Show off some slight changes to the Corkins Country Store. A lot has happened. I haven't played in a few weeks. There's a few other things I would like to discuss as well. Paths are happening, which is exciting. You love to see that. I'm looking for a fence where I could like drop off my guy. Oh, there's a whole bunch of fence right here. Yeah. Oh, there's a donkey too. All right, let's just leave him here. We'll tie him up to there. Is that okay? Are you still underwater? Are you gonna suffocate? Gosh, I hope you don't suffocate. What if I put you down here? I want to break this. Just don't. Okay, I don't know. I did suffocate one accidentally. Okay. So yeah, cactus gone. And then, I guess there's going to be a bridge here. Good spot for a bridge. The Christmas tree looks so good. Dare I say, this might be the best looking Christmas tree we've ever had. It really might. Muckluck did a great job. And then several other people have come and decorated it. I've thought about putting a star at the top. I still might. Because it does need something. It does need a tree topper, right? But it's got all kinds of baubles and ornaments, and some are flashing, and garland, and the snow is a great touch. And next year, to any JFS people watching this, please help me remember in November, I really want to start working on a Christmas texture pack to like make all the grass look kind of snowy, and maybe make, oh, I haven't seen, this is new. Oh, Dean's doing stuff. That's cool. Make the rain look like snow. That way when you're doing Christmas stuff, you know, in December on the server, it feels more like Christmas, because this doesn't, I mean, we're this doesn't feel like Christmas, you know? And I think it's good. It's got some snow, but having a resource pack doing some heavy lifting will be good. And Muck also made this little Santa's Cottage. Is that what it's called? Santa's Grotto. I'm a big fan of a grotto. I've already done this. You pay, you go down, you make a little wish, you find out if you're naughty or nice. I've been, drum roll, naughty this year, apparently. And I didn't want to show it on camera because, you know, it's a bit like a birthday wish, like blowing out your candles or something. You don't tell your wish, you don't show your wish, then it won't come true. So that's between me and Santa. But yeah, a lovely little Christmas edition. And of course, everyone's putting down their chests. We've got quite a few. I've given my gifts to everyone already. It's nothing spectacular. Although I need to look through some of these. Maybe some of these have actually popped up since I've given my gift. So maybe I need to go back and redo that. Yeah, quite a bit. That's exciting. So one other thing that's happened in the past few weeks since I haven't been on, love that, by the way, is signs. signs of potential election, which I have a lot of thoughts about. I have too many thoughts about to potentially get into today. Like Shawston for mayor. You should wax lemon. You should wax your sign. You should wax your sign. Why would I do that? You would just unwax it and change it anyway. Shawston for mayor. And yeah, I know the Not Losers have been talking a bit about it as well. Shawston's potential campaign promises and running for mayor. And yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about it. But that's not for this video. This video is now showing Corkin's Country Store, which I've shown this before. Major work in progress. Apparently Cosmic has been doing a lot of work on this, and I didn't even know it. This is all her. Everything you've seen here is all her, and she's been doing it. It's very cute. Love the use of shelves. And previously this was employees only down here, but I'm converting it into a little terracotta shop, a glazed terracotta shop. And will we expand in the future and sell other products? Possibly. But for now, oh, let's see if I can get this to point up on the first try. Boom. Nope, point down. Point down's fine. I think that's fine. Magenta. Now you get to watch me sort terracotta while I try to form complete sentences. Are you excited for that? I think we have all of them down. Yeah. So aesthetically, I wanted to, kind of continue with some of the aesthetics of upstairs, but still kind of be its own thing. It's kind of min-max because, like, I could do something for the walls. I could do something more interesting for the floor. The ceiling. This is a very, I think, low effort but still looks okay type ceiling. You know how it is. So, do I have any white? I have one white. Do I have any light gray? Oh, let's get this offhand. I'm gonna do that a lot. I have some light gray. I have a cyan. Let's get that in there. I definitely have some lime. And yeah, if we expand in the future, maybe I build a standalone shop, and convert this to something else, or, it's all relative. I think, not doing one big thing out of the gate is good for me because it'll probably never get done. I think doing it as I want to do it and doing it as I have time and feel inspired is the way to go about it. So, and if I did my math right, all of these should add up to equal stacks, nice even stacks. There's orange, there's regular green. I have a single brown. Where's brown? Brown's near... Oh, there it is. It's hiding. Brown might be my favorite glazed terracotta. Okay, let's go to an ender chest and grab some. I might put an ender chest downstairs. There's several, like, in the Nexus, I believe. I'm just going to go to where I know there is one. There's probably one closer. So it is somewhat of a cardinal sin to have a shop and not have a ender chest. But we're in like a big kind of community hub, right? Oh, free to copy. That's exciting. Yeah, so it's not like a major priority to have ender chests since there's some so close by, but I'd like to eventually. Oh, this is so cute too. Little pumpkins. Yeah, she's really done a great job. So I'm back down here. Load the last bit of these up. Yeah, so I think I have enough for all of these to have 5 stacks. I think that was my initial estimate. So far it's looking to be true. Well, I can't believe I did all my math right. That's incredible. And the price for these is on the sign here, but 2 diamonds per stack. I think that's fair. You've got to either go dig up the terracotta, which we have a mesa, so there's plenty of, but you have to do that, or you have to have a clay farm and then have clay block and then bake it. So that's kind of a pain. Then you have to have the dye you want, which depending on the dye, that could be a pain. Then you have to actually smelt it, which uses fuel and takes time. So I think 2 diamonds per stack is a fair price. If you think that's ridiculous, let me know. Put some signs down. Tell me, but I think that's good. And then I also don't expect this to be a big fast mover, you know. I'm used to having a wood shop, so I think just offering this as a service is good. I think I did it exactly right. I think I have exactly 5 stacks of every color. Wow, incredible. Good job, me. But with more on the way, I'll keep going. I've got more terracotta, more dye, so I just wanted enough inventory to open and say we're open, and then you know, refill it as I need to. But yeah, lots of fun there. I really would like a squid farm. I'd like to make a squid farm, and I would like to. Oh, you know what? I'll take a couple screenshots and I'll post it to the Discord immediately after this. Boom, get a leaf and frame, and then we go. Let's go here. Yeah. Very good. Close that up. And oh, I just said you pay up here. Pay up here. I'm not gonna have a separate payment chest. Though I probably could. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Once you get a couple things in before Christmas and before end of the year, and then I've got actually a couple things I want to do for. Oh, it's nighttime and it's raining. Gross. I'm not gonna go outside. I'm gonna stay in here. A couple things I want to do before the end of the year, like content wise. Of course, going to open gifts and record more. Probably talk more about potential election things next episode. What I think would be some good campaign promises and what platform I might run on if I am to run. I think I have a lot of really good ideas. Talk to some folks, get some opinions. You know, I'm a man of the people. Care what the people think. And then also, end of the year, that means, I'm taking off my armor, we're doing F5. That means bingo. That means 2026 predictions. Last year, I did a predictions video of things that I thought would happen in 2025. And did in the form of a bingo card. I'm going to review my predictions for what I thought was going to happen in 2025 for Minecraft specifically, and then give predictions for what I think will happen next year, the upcoming year. So that's quite exciting. But I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.